Hey guys, I am Danny.
Evelyn.
At the NintendoCade channel. We got some big news. We
finally reached 6,000 subscribers.
Yes.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you so much for your support.
Really want to thank you, that's for sure. So once I hit that 6,000, I was like, wow, this is like incredible how fast it got into that point.
Danny actually woke up. He said, look at the phone. He said, oh my gosh, 6,000! He feels very proud, but it's really
it's been a long road,
actually. Yeah, and then like for all the work that he have done. But thank you to you guys. The number one is like you guys make him, want him make more videos for you guys, and love the passion, share the passion. Thank you guys.
It's really really you guys that driven us to produce the content that we have been doing for over the years. And to bring Evelyn on board, it was I think it was a fun ride. Hope you guys enjoyed her presence on camera as well. It's been now for 6 years that I've been on YouTube. God, I can't believe how long it's been that I started my very first video giving a room tour. And so much has grown over the years. And
I know,
the YouTube,
so much.
Yeah, the YouTube game community is a lot bigger now than it was when I first started. And the people that influenced me, they're still around, and I do still draw inspiration from them, and especially new people now that are in my in the world of YouTube that I look into. So again, so you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. So since I did reach this milestone of 6,000 subscribers, we did promise that we'll be doing a question and answer. Really now answering your guys' question. I left a previous video asking you guys what you would like to know about me or possibly Evelyn, that I want to just answer all of your questions. Anything can be, and I'll try to get through as fast as much as I can, because it looked like it was a lot of questions.
Wow, yes.
Yeah. So I apologize if you're wondering if I ignored you. It was actually not the case, not intentionally, because I wanted to save all the questions. So this video will be your chance to hear my answer and what what's it all about. Right. So alright, so how it works, Evelyn's gonna read me the question, I'll look into it as well, and I'm gonna give it a go.
Alright.
Let's start.
Alright, so I actually put all the questions in there. Like we answer from the first person that posed the questions. It's nothing like prefer, not prefer.
It's from the order that we receive these questions. It's easier that way, I guess.
Alright, so the first question is for Mr. Dude 206.
Really cool guy. You guys gotta check him out. He's one of my oldest subscribers since the days that I started YouTube in the Stone Ages. So
yeah, he's really cool. We love him.
We met him in person. He's a really big retro collector, so do check him out. He's really an awesome guy.
Right. So he said congrats on 10,000 subscribers soon. He says soon.
10,000. I hope to get there someday. Who knows?
So number one, when are you gonna drive?
That's a good question. Little tidbit there. I'm actually not currently driving. Evelyn drives me around when I need to be. I think the time when I will be driving, I'm ready to go, is when I actually get my own car, because Evelyn's the one who has her car, driving me around.
Don't get him wrong, guys.
Yeah.
He has his driving license.
I have my driving license
15 years ago.
Yeah, but it's not active. I am not an active driver. All right.
How many Zelda titles can you name it in 30 seconds?
Oh, only he can make questions like this. Okay, the original Legend of Zelda, The Adventure of Link, A Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, Link's Awakening, Oracle of Seasons and Ages, Skyward Sword, Ocarina of Time, Breath of the Wild, Force of Adventure. I don't know. I could name them, but I don't know.
Wow, you're a big Zelda fan.
It was 30 seconds, right?
It should be like boom, boom, boom. You say everything like fast.
Well, there's a lot of names. I have to think about it for a second.
Think about it.
It's 30 years. Okay, next question.
Alright, if you could create a Mario Kart race track from any game franchise, what would it be from?
Wow, that's a tough question.
Yeah.
With me, I love Final Fantasy, especially Final Fantasy VII. It would be cool to have a track from Final Fantasy VII Midgar. You're actually going through the Neo's retro, Neo crazy, futuristic, I should say, not retro, futuristic city for Final Fantasy VII Midgar. That's what I'm dreaming of. We have Cloud from Smash Bros. Make that world happen, alright Nintendo? Make that world happen. I really wish that to come true.
All right. So thank you, Mr. The 206. All right. Next, from
Pony Rave 2. Alright, so I apologize if I butchered you guys' names. Some of them are maybe very difficult, so you know, just hang in there.
So how has video game helped your life?
It relieves my stress. Obviously, I got into video games as a kid because you know every kid wants to play video games. But nowadays, I use video games as a way to just relieve everyday stress and to just relax, sit down, dive into a world of gaming, of awesome stuff.
Okay, so and also from him, have you ever been bullied by for liking Nintendo?
I was never really bullied directly or anything like that, but I can imagine some people go through such a thing because Nintendo is known to make family-friendly games, so they may be bullied by that purpose. But for me, I'm never bothered by it. I've been accused of like signing one console over the next because during the Genesis and Super Nintendo, that's when there was a lot of clash between Nintendo and Sega. And of course, during the PlayStation era with the Nintendo 64, obviously Sony was dominating at the time. And of course, I was a little, people talked about it here and there, but it never bothered me. It's all about the games, and that's what I enjoy. So.
Right. I'll say this, guys. I mean, there's always people out there that always have negative things or always want to say something, but just do what you love. That's it. Enjoy it. That's it. I don't get that bothered by it. That's it. Absolutely. Right? Just have fun, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Next one. Van Damp Lamp. Wow, the name. All right, Van Damp Lamp.
Oh boy,
how did you and Evelyn meet? A simple answer. We met at work. So one day she came at work, and that's how I met her. And then the rest is history. So just use your guys' imagination. All right. So,
oh wow, this is a
a lot of questions. A really cool guy.
From Nostalgic, right?
Nostalgic. Really cool guy. Check out his channel. He's been a big supporter of my channel, and I appreciate that. He's always a very supportive guy.
So he said, "Congratulations, Danny."
Thank you. Thank you.
First question: what are the things and memories you are most nostalgic about?
Nostalgic about.
Nostalgic
about. Okay.
Meaning best memories of video game, movie, cartoon, and TV show.
Alright, video game, there's so many. I'm gonna name down the list as I'm sure there's questions about my favorite video games down the line, so I'll answer that. Movies, cartoons, I love Star Wars. That's one of Star Wars is one of my favorites. The TV shows, I love Star Trek. I'm a very big sci-fi kind of guy.
Oh yeah,
I'm into it a lot. The Next Generation, Voyager, you name it. Cartoon, there's so many like DuckTales, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Tailspin, Chip and Dale. I could name on and on because I grew up so many classic, great cartoons. I'm sure Evelyn has her own favorites too, but it's very similar that we enjoy. Right? So. All
right. So, do you have favorite characters or other than video game characters?
Sure. As I mentioned, I like Star Wars. I like Yoda. He likes to talk backwards. So it's always very what he says is very wise, and you think about it, no matter how he reversed the words and everything, it doesn't mean he comes out of it. So I do love Yoda.
Yeah. All right. So when you were introduced to video games,
so the question is pretty much when was I? When was I introduced? Okay. So my first console was the Atari 2600. That's how crazy my game history went back. But that was my sister's system. I wasn't really into video games at the time. When I played the Atari 2600, I was too young. But I really got into games was the NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System. Not the NES Classic Edition, the original old school Nintendo Entertainment System. And that's what I got my start in video games. So thanks to that system.
So do you remember that moment when you realized, yes, this is for me, I love Nintendo?
Absolutely. After the Nintendo Entertainment System, I remember going back, looking back during kindergarten. I came back from home, played the NES, right, very beginning, and finished my homework, and that's the only thing I could think of doing.
Love at first sight.
Love at first sight. So, and to this day, I still love my NES. I still have it. And that grew to this day is the Nintendo Switch. So
cool.
Yeah.
So next person from Brad.
Okay.
What is your personal console timeline?
Wow, that's okay. So obviously I mentioned the NES is my first. I went to the Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Wii, Nintendo Wii U, and Nintendo Switch. I actually have all of the major consoles from Nintendo. I mean, there are all the portables here and there. I got the original DMG Game Boy and then Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Advance SP, Nintendo DS, DSi, and DSi XL. You name it, all the Nintendo 3DS, you know, all the many variations. So check out my previous video. You know what I mean. I have a lot of 3DSs in my collection.
A lot.
And
but he also asked for mine. Like, what about Evelyn?
All right, what is your?
So recently we made a video of get to know Evelyn, and I actually mentioned the system that I grew up with.
Yeah.
But I grew up with the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Yeah.
Then Super Nintendo. Then I jumped all the way to the Wii.
The Wii.
And then Wii U. And the
now,
Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, so she had a little gap of timeline there, but do check out her video as know about Evelyn. I'll put a link down in the description, also a card above our head to check it out. So a lot of things about her if you guys are wondering, and she'll tell you in that video. Next question?
From Kaiser?
Kaiser? Yeah, I guess Kaiser.
How did you start collecting? Any inspiration or motivation?
Oh, absolutely. I started collecting about the time when I started my YouTube channel, maybe a little bit before that. That was about 6-7 years ago. I started collecting. Obviously getting all the old games that I had growing up, that was a start. And obviously I was watching a lot of the YouTubers at the time, and they're still around, obviously, like Happy Console Gamer, Gamester81, Pete Dorr. Those are I actually met all of those guys.
Yeah.
Really cool dudes. And they have crazy and massive collection.
Oh, wow.
And they know their stuff, and that's really got me into. When I saw their collection, they talk about their passions and why they love their game. That really got me into gaming. My channel started as a retro. That's why.
Cool. So next person, Angel Caban. So he said, I got 2 questions, short and simple. Yeah. How can I play games with you?
Simple. I do play online frequently here and there. I do have, I guess I could say, I have a Nintendo Switch. So I guess I could just share my friend's code if you guys are curious. Open it up. So I'm gonna read it out to you guys. It's SW223917621221. So you can add me on Nintendo Switch. I'll be playing that from here on, and we can play online. Simple as that.
Alright, you just read it like the Lotto guy. Like
it's win the lottery, guys. Play with me.
Alright, so next one is like, hi. What is it? Early YouTube. Early YouTube advice. Kind of wanted to give it a try one day.
My advice is, as long as you have the passion and drive, and just do it for fun. I think that may be what can get you into YouTube. I started out as a hobby, not knowing what the possibilities may be. One day you can have grown audience. I first started my first video, and I saw that people actually watch my video. That got me excited and get my first subscriber. That was really exciting. And obviously I still remember who that first subscriber is, and he's still around this day. So be passionate. Ask this question. One big thing, ask this question to you. Make videos that you want yourself to watch. If you can answer and say yes, make that video. That's what I say. Okay?
That's a good advice. Very good, yeah. Okay, so next person is
Vinny to the K. Vinny
I'm sorry,
to the K.
guys. Is it?
Yeah.
We'll try our best to read it.
Right.
Alright, what is one Nintendo collectible game you dream of obtaining? It could be a retro game, collector edition, collectible, etc. Keep it up, guys.
One, since I'm a collector, that would be the Nintendo World Championship cartridge.
Wow, he saw that one time in one of the museum, the Strom Museum, is that it?
The Strom Museum in Rochester, New York.
Wow.
Got very close to it. That is one of the rarest games in history. It's like the holy grail of video games. There are other really high up there as well, but that one really, I would love to have in my collection.
Cool. So for the next person is Evo Jagan?
Evo Jagan Gaming.
Okay. Explain how you met Evelyn. Okay, we mentioned that.
We mentioned that,
okay.
so we're gonna move on to.
Also, what was the best thing about the Switch Lounge and PAX?
What camera do you use?
What camera do you use?
All right, the best thing about the Switch launch is the line. We were on a 30-hour line at the Nintendo New York store. It was a crazy adventure.
Yeah.
We met amazing people. A lot of great interaction with the fans, the community.
So I'll say the community is
the
best
community
part
is the
of
best
it.
part. I mean, if you guys are wondering what I mean, I'll put a link down in the description of that video. Do check it out. I did a video on the entire adventure up to the point that we got the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah,
guys,
I mean, check it out, and you guys will know what we mean. Like we were saying, it's true. It's the community,
right?
Really makes it fun.
It was a lot of fun. So do check that video out if you guys are wondering what I'm all about.
And PAX.
The PAX was really fun. We got to go to the Nintendo booth.
Oh wow!
Yeah, you got to I got to play a lot of the various games that I never got my hands on before, like ARMS. Mario Kart Deluxe, Splatoon 2, got Street Fighter 2. It's like a HD remake of it. Really great stuff. I also have a video for that. Put a link down above and down below in the description for you guys to check out. And what camera do I use? I'm a photography kind of guy. You guys are probably not aware of that. It's one of my other hobbies. I do like to take photography. And that same camera I use for my videos on YouTube is the Leica Q Type 116. You guys are wondering, you can type it in Google. It is a very enthusiast camera, and so there you go. That's my camera of choice.
That's his baby.
That's my baby.
Alright, next question is Randy H. Very nice person. He always comments on our video. Thank you very much for commenting and your support. Hey Danny, I would like to know what was your introduction to the world of Nintendo?
That would be the Nintendo Entertainment System. There's great memories on that.
Alright,
SNES Mapper, another cool YouTuber. Do check him out. He's really cool.
So, do you play other systems that are not Nintendo?
Okay, that's a good question.
Someone always asks those questions to him though.
I do play other systems that are not Nintendo. I do own various. On the contrary to most people do not probably not believe me, I actually own pretty much all of the Sony systems: PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, up to the 4th PlayStation. I do own an Xbox 360. The only thing I think I'm missing is Xbox One. Maybe down the line I'll get one.
Maybe coming soon.
Yeah, maybe coming soon. I do have a Sega Genesis. That you guys are wondering. All right.
And what is your favorite 3D Mario game?
Easy. Super Mario 64 for Nintendo 64. That's the great memories on that. All right. So next question.
From Timothy
Vreeland. Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to do a special over 9,000 episode when time comes?
Absolutely. So as you guys keep subscribing, come to my channel. If that gets to 9,000, I'll definitely do a special on that.
Next one is Caleb
Benoit.
What is your favorite game for each Nintendo system?
Oh, that's a tough question. NES, I would say the Super Mario Brothers, Super Nintendo, Super Mario World, and maybe Donkey Kong Country. What is it, the next one? Oh, yeah, Nintendo 64 is Super Mario 64, possibly the Ocarina of Time, GameCube, Super Mario Sunshine, the Wii, Super Mario Galaxy. Wii U. Okay, she's helping me out here. There's so many games. The Wii U, I would say Mario Kart 8. Yeah, Mario Kart 8. I play that a lot. And of course the Nintendo Switch. Breath of the Wild. I mean, that's the only game I'm pretty much playing at the moment. It's taking so much of my time. All right, next question.
So from next one, Jonathan Dunn.
Right.
What do you think about PlayStation, and do you own one?
I think they're great systems. They do have a lot of games that cater to many players of all tastes. And I have nothing against it. Right. So I do own all of them. Like I said, I do own PlayStation 1 all the way through 4. I have all of them.
Next one from Daniel Suzuki.
Oh.
Thank you. I know you always comment. Thank you for your support.
Yeah, definitely.
Hi, I've been the sub since 700 subscriber.
Wow.
I think, but I have never seen you feature a Panasonic Cube.
Wow.
Do you have one? If not, do you plan to get one?
That's a good question. I never feature a Panasonic Cube because I actually don't own one. It is an import. It is Japan exclusive. I would love to have one. It's a beautiful system, and I would love to have it one day to feature on this channel. Especially that many people would not be aware of it. And yeah, that's definitely a big thing for me. For sure, I'm a big GameCube lover.
And he say also, how did you get that red Wii?
I got the red Wii. Actually, I just bought it in the store. I'll be honest with you. So it's nothing special.
It's very nice.
Yeah, it's a
very nice.
Very beautiful system, though.
All right. So the next person is Mark Croach.
Croach. Okay.
If you could only play on one Nintendo system for the rest of your life, which would it be? Wow, that's hard.
That's hard.
That's really hard.
I would say the original Nintendo Entertainment System. Because I grew up with it, I have so many memories, it is nostalgic for me, so I definitely pick that system. It'll be number one.
Good question though.
Yeah.
Next person is Solo
120 mil. 120 mil.
Yeah. Great content, Danny. Do you live 5 minutes from the Nintendo store, New York?
Absolutely not. I live literally like over an hour away. I do take public transportation. It's in the big heart of Manhattan. It's pretty far, so no, it's actually pretty far. It takes a bit of time.
You call Evelyn Gamer Evelyn. Is she still girlfriend?
Yeah, right?
Evelyn, or more than that now?
Good question. What am I? So, she obviously she's very special to me. She's NintendoCade Evelyn, so I do consider that. So do take that as is. I'll leave it at that. How about that?
All right. Will you ever do a meet and greet?
Yeah, absolutely. If the demand is there, if you guys really want to meet me up, I definitely would be honored to do so. If you guys in the area, let me know. I might be able to meet up with you guys. So, you know, you never know. Because,
that would be nice to see all of you guys.
Yeah. I think I may not be big enough yet, but hopefully one day I can get there and I'll do such a meet and greet.
Oh, the next person is Daniel. That's my brother.
Yes, that's right.
In the Legend of Zelda franchise, what are your most favorite to least favorite Zelda games?
That's gonna take a while. I don't have a least, like, I guess I don't have a not favorite Zelda game. My most favorite at the moment is Ocarina of Time, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I have so many fond memories of that game. The least favorite, I guess I played the least is Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass on Nintendo DS. It's not my favorite. I just played the least of it, but it's still a good game. I have nothing against it. I just have to pick something for answering this question. So there you go.
Maybe we should make Danny play every single Zelda game.
Yeah, so don't. All
right, and next person is from Random Zurstock.
Random Zurstock. All right. So the question
simple. Is, NES or Super NES?
That's a hard question. I like both systems. They both amazing systems. Super Nintendo is like a souped up version of the NES. I still probably have to pick up the NES because it's my most nostalgic system.
Memory
so there you go.
Yeah.
Definitely.
The next one is for Berserk Bomb.
All right.
Where did you live in New York?
I live on NintendoCade, New York. So how about that? I'll leave it at that.
Your job and age?
My job, I work in a healthcare professional. I'm actually a healthcare professional. My age, I'm a pretty old dude, regardless of how I look. I'm actually over 30 years old. So believe it or not, if you think about it, if you trace back my history, I played the NES when I was a kid. Now I'm still alive with the Nintendo Switch. So I am definitely in my mid-30s. How about that?
Do you and Evelyn live together?
Currently, we do not. This is what we're doing this video right now is at Evelyn's place. I'm just borrowing her place because my game room is being dismantled. There's nothing there to show. I have a white wall. That's all I have at my game room. We're currently building our new game room. So eventually we will be together at that place. Right,
Oh, sorry. Is Evelyn a hardcore Nintendo fan girl?
I think
Yes!
There you go. There you go. Yes, you got that answer straight
Yes.
from Evelyn.
Alright, next one is
Wizrat.
Wizrat. Ocarina of Time or Breath of the Wild?
I will still have to give it to Ocarina of Time at the moment. I have not finished Breath of the Wild. The reason why is Ocarina of Time, I actually 100% the game back in 1998 when the game came out. And I played for hours on end to get everything Skulltula. If you guys know what I mean, those spiders, I got everything, all the items, every unlockables you can imagine. Breath of the Wild, I'm planning to go through it the same way as much as I can. It's a crazy big game, so I can, at the moment, Ocarina of Time. There you go.
The next one is from Mukil Warman.
Uh-huh.
What's your favorite Nintendo game? Wow, that's a really hard question.
Yeah, that's a really hard question. I named all the games from various systems, but if I had to pick one, I just had to pick Super Mario Bros. From the original NES. That got me to video game, so that one game.
The next one is the Stitch Crew.
Okay.
Dude, I love your videos. Thank you. And can you do a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Let's Play? Of course, absolutely. Not only him, I will be doing it.
You'll be doing it. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is what we're looking forward to. We'll be doing a lot of Let's Plays, gameplay. So
not
do
only
check that out.
Another game.
Other games
if you guys
as well.
like it, or you guys could comment what games would you like to
leave it down in the comments, guys. So we'll gladly oblige.
All right, Captain Kev.
Yeah.
Do you prefer Super Mario or Legend of Zelda?
I'll say Legend of Zelda. It's just that I'm a little older guy now. It's a more in-depth game. Super Mario, I still love Super Mario. Don't get the wrong idea. I love them equally. But if right now my mood is the Legend of Zelda because I'm playing Breath of the Wild. So.
Next one is from Martin McCloskey.
Uh-huh.
Love the channel.
Thank you.
Which video game franchise would you like to see revive?
I like to see F-Zero. I haven't seen F-Zero game since the GameCube with F-Zero GX. Maybe another Metroid game. Definitely a Metroid game. Haven't seen that in a while.
That would be great.
Yeah,
yes.
that would be good.
The next one would be Joseph Tripp.
Uh-huh.
Hey Danny, can't wait for the Q&A.
Alright, so here we go.
I've been watching your channel for a while now. And I would like to know what's your favorite item in your amazing Nintendo collection?
That would be one item I would say is my autograph Game Boy Advance SP signed by Shigeru Miyamoto. It's only 30 available in the world. And it's actually one of the most rarest items that I have in my collection. So there you go, that's the item.
I'm not even there to touch that. He knows that I don't even get close to it.
The creator of Mario and Zelda. Awesome.
The next one is, the next one is Jonathan Dune. We already answered that.
Yeah.
It's what's your Switch friend
I'll
code?
put that in the description down below. Check it out if you guys want to add me to play with me on Nintendo Switch. So next question.
So the next one will be from Winston Chang. What is the hardest game that you have ever tried and have completed?
Wow, that's a lot of hard games I played my time.
Yeah.
I had to pick one, and that really sticks out in my mind. That would be NintendoCade 3 on the original Nintendo Entertainment System. Really brutal game. They have a certain limit of continuation. You die, you can continue. And the gameplay is just brutal. I don't know what to describe. It's crazy. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden 3 for the NES.
Alright, so the next person is Mason of Delfino.
Oh, awesome guys. You guys have to check him out. He does videos, so many videos of various topics. He loves Nintendo. He's a Nintendo brand ambassador.
Yes.
He has a lot of cool things to say. Do check him out.
Yeah, very nice guy.
Really nice
very
guy.
Nice guy.
We actually met him in person.
Right.
And yeah, he's an awesome guy.
So congrats on the milestone, man.
Thank you.
It's great to see your channel grow. So question, what is, in your opinion, the best Nintendo game ever?
Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. If I have to pick something besides Zelda, that would be Super Mario 64.
Yes.
All Nintendo 64 era, I would say that.
And the next question, when is that next meetup though?
I don't know. It's either you come to New York or I come to Ohio. This is one of those two, right? I'm gonna meet up that way.
We'll meet up in the middle.
Yeah, in the middle. Maybe a convention like a PAX or something.
Right.
Yeah, so
we'll see you, Mason.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
The next person is Psycho Dad. Are you a Joy-Con boy?
Yes, I am. I'm a Joy-Con boy. I have a Nintendo Switch. I gotta be one, right? So there you go.
The next one is from 1999.
Nad. Okay.
How excited are you to be in the Justice League of Nintendo?
So just to clarify, it's not called the it's not officially now called the Justice League of Nintendo. It's actually called the N team, letter N team. And we're working with Triforce.
Right.
Guys, if you guys are wondering, he's a really cool guy. He's been in the community for a long time, playing games for over 30 years. So I feel very honored to be with such a esteemed guy. He's been in the Guinness Book of World Records and has so much history with the video games, and he contributes so much. That's just to say, and to be in them is amazing. We want to do so many things in the community beyond what we do on YouTube, and hopefully teaming up with other individuals and influencers of YouTube with Nintendo brings a joy to the world.
Right.
So
I mean, I always told Danny we want to do something for the community, but it's pretty hard when it's only two of us, and we're not. How do I say, like, big enough.
Yeah, we can't spread our feeling passion out.
Yeah, so we're very honored to be doing something with Triforce and in team. You guys go check it out. We're not gonna tell you now. We'll update you guys, but it's everything in his channel. Check him out.
Do check him out. I'll put a link of his channel down in the description. He is his channel Empire Arcadia. He does so many vlogs of. And even archiving videos of his history of video games. To check him out, he's a really great guy. Go sub him. He's
and
a
you
real
know
must.
what we're talking about, and then and you find out everything in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Yeah. The next person is William Tam. I guess it's not a question, but he said, if I have known you maybe YouTube videos and Nintendo content, I will follow you earlier, and congrats to 5,000 more.
So thank you, William Tam. He's a friend of mine. He's actually a friend of mine in real life. Thank you so much. You know, I don't. The funny thing is, a lot of my friends don't know. My real life friends don't know that I make YouTube videos or I'm doing anything of sort. So yeah, thank you so much for subscribing, and yeah, that's a little tidbit that maybe you guys may not be aware of. I kind of tend to keep the private and public little separated, but if they find out, that's cool. I don't mind. It's nothing against that.
Yeah,
yeah, and more fun to everyone.
Enjoy NintendoCade and with the fun.
Yeah, of course.
The next person is
Will Duffall. Will Duffall.
Yeah. What was the first video game you ever played?
Okay, officially I say the first video game I ever played is the Super Mario Bros. For the NES, because that's where I started gaming. But to be honest, I did dabble with the Atari 2600. I don't remember what game I played back then. It was my sister's system, but I officially, when I got into games, I was literally like about 4 years old, 5, to play the Super Mario Bros.
He's too old right now to remember what he did.
I'm an old dude, regardless of the way I look, right?
Yeah. Oh, all right. Next one is
Francois. I guess it's French. I guess.
Yeah. Sorry, I can't.
Yeah, I'm sorry for not butchering your guys' name, but.
Hi, Danny. How many Nintendo shirts do you have?
That's a good question.
Oh, by the way, he's from Netherlands. Yeah. Thank you very much. It's very honored to know like our videos been watching from Netherlands.
Hi. Wow. So sorry, if I really destroyed your name, I couldn't pronounce it, but you're a great supporter of my channel.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Oh wow,
and to
shirts.
have someone, So I have a lot of shirts. I try to have a new shirt every time I'm on camera.
But it's hard.
It's hard. Obviously, I would say at least 30. I would say 20 or 30. I don't know, like that range.
I think it's more.
Yeah, probably more. It takes up a whole section of my closet. Yeah, it's a lot. Next question.
Maybe we just do a video on your shirts.
If you guys want to see my collection of shirts,
it's like NintendoCade Danny Classic.
Let me know down in the comments if you really guys want to see my collection of gaming shirts. I'll gladly do it. No problem.
So the next question is Ginger Snap Gannon. Do you like my hair?
I don't know how your hair looks like, but I guess so. Yeah, sure.
Do you like his hair?
You like my hair? Gotta answer that, right?
The next person is from Subway Eat Fresh Off the Block.
Interesting name. All right.
Do you like Subway footlongs? If so, what is your favorite Subway footlong? I already know that one.
I do like footlongs.
Yes.
I love it. That fills me up very well. My favorite would be chicken teriyaki,
Yes,
yeah, and black forest ham.
yes.
I like them both. Chicken teriyaki, black forest ham. There we go.
So the next one is from Custom, I guess
WWE. All right.
Really great channel. What video game characters do you think should be in the next Smash? Chocobo.
Chocobo.
I was kidding.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I think about maybe a Tifa from Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, that's nice.
No, that's nice. So she's a fighter.
think
She was in Air Guys in PlayStation 1 game.
Right.
So maybe have her fight.
And
That's awesome.
Chocobo.
And Chocobo.
The next one is from I Just Subscribed.
Oh, thank you. That name says it all.
What is one new game that you want to come to the Switch? Oh wow.
I would say F-Zero. I did mention F1
Yeah.
and
Metro,
Metroid. Yeah,
right?
definitely.
Yeah.
So gotta see those games.
The next one will be Wood Ship Alert. What is one retro character that you would like to see given a new game this year?
One retro character,
Wow,
new game this year. I don't know. That's a good question. I never thought of that. I would say. Wow, I don't know. Retro.
Okay, think about retro character. Yeah, retro character.
Maybe like Pit from Kid Icarus. We haven't seen the game from Nintendo 3DS. I had to think a little bit of that. That was a little hard. Actually, that's like not something on my top of my head at the moment. But yeah, maybe Pit from Kid Icarus. I love the NES, and they had one for Nintendo 3DS.
Right.
Make one for the Nintendo Switch.
Yes.
There we go.
Oh, this is a good question too, because many of you guys might not know.
Yes.
It's from Cook.
Oh wow, that's a
Mom
Ganvic. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So,
Best game soundtrack.
there's many games that I love their soundtrack. Obviously, one that really comes to my mind right now because I've been using it in previous videos is Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World. Great soundtrack. But if I had to pick one, it would definitely be like any of the Zelda games. They're always easy on the ears, great or epic music.
Right.
I also love Mario Brothers.
There's a lot.
There's
It's
a
very
lot.
great.
It's a lot.
Donkey
Yeah.
Kong.
Donkey Kong.
also.
Oh yes,
Wow.
that she brought my attention.
Yes.
Donkey Kong Country 2. I cannot say any more like
Right.
praise for the music. David Wise on his work on Donkey Kong Country 2. Also Tropical Freeze. Great music.
A lot of great.
I can just listen to that.
I mean, I don't know if you guys know, he's a very actually Denny's like he has a lot of soundtracks.
Yes,
so,
I have
he
a-
have a decent amount. If you guys would like to see which one he we'll make a video of anything, and then like you guys could check it out.
Check it out,
He's a
yeah.
very big fan of the music and orchestra. It's amazing. Just I mean, sometimes people play games, you might not notice it, the music, but when you just close your eyes, amazing, beautiful music. It makes it different when a video game.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, very cool.
Very cool. It makes the soul of the game come alive.
Yes.
That's what I say.
All right, next one is from ETHD.
Okay.
Do you want to see an HD remake of ET?
E.T. is considered one of the worst games in history for the Atari 2600. Do I want a HD remake of it? Probably not. That's the honest truth. Probably not. so I think that's the end of the questions, right?
No.
No? There's more?
Yeah,
All right.
there's one more. Last one. From NintendoCade Evelyn.
Your question.
I just posted.
Okay.
He didn't even know.
I honestly did not know.
So congrats.
Thank you. Thank you.
Keep it up.
Uh-huh.
Wish you NintendoCade Gaming best of luck and more subscribers.
Okay.
So my questions are, what was the first gift I gave you? It's video game related. Oh boy. Oh boy. Someone is gonna get a timeout tonight.
I don't remember. I'll be honest with you, I really don't remember.
It was custom made.
You gave me so many gifts. You gave me so many gifts.
Alright, it's to wear it. You could wear it.
I could wear it?
Yeah, it's custom made. Wow.
I don't remember. I'm gonna sleep on the floor tonight. What is it?
Alright, a custom made I gave you is custom Danny 442.
Ah, that's right. It's the hat. He gave me an NES controller hat. It's gray and has a stitch of my channel name, so that's really nice of you. Okay, there you go.
And from that time on, he started getting more video
I
games
got it. Yeah,
right?
She gave me so many gifts. It's amazingly that just like
really. All right, so the next question will be, what is the best gift I gave you?
The best gift is no doubt about it, is the various first four figures of the Legend of Zelda franchise. It's amazing. She gave me Link on Loftwing, and the very first one that she gave me was like crazy. It was Link on Epona. Link on Epona from first four figure. It's huge. It's like this big and it's heavy. It's like
yes,
a good.
guys. That was, there's a little story behind that too. Yeah. I actually bought it from Nintendo, but the Nintendo
it's called the Nintendo World Store before it renamed to Nintendo
World. Boy, I had to carry that box and walk around like, because it's close to Times Square.
Yeah.
So imagine me like this.
Yeah.
That box.
The box is huge, heavy.
Yes.
Yeah. So she was carrying it. I guess she told me the story afterwards that she carried the box to the car, driving it home. My God, it was a good few blocks, and it took a hefty. Yes. It was a hefty weight.
If you want to see Danny's reaction, he actually uploaded a video, and we'll link it in so they can see when did you receive that gift.
Yeah, so you can check that video out.
Alright, so since you're getting a new game room, can I get my NintendoCade shelf too?
Absolutely. So there's a ton of more space, so definitely you're gonna get your shelf. So.
And stay tuned for that new game room tour.
Yes, it will be a new game room tour, full-fledged. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be decked out, full of new surprises that
guys.
I couldn't keep up showing everything because obviously it's demolished.
You guys will be surprised of all the surprises, new stuff that he have in his collection.
Absolutely.
And my last question: what would you do when you reach 100,000 subscribers? Is that a live Q&A?
Yes, I will do a live question and answer, giving you all tidbits, all the questions that you guys may have, up close and personal. Full interaction with you guys, so get me there, guys. Just get me there. Hopefully, one day I'll get there, but who knows, But thank you so much for the questions, Evelyn. That was the first question. Racked my brain. I'm not gonna sleep on that tonight.
So guys, that's that's for the last question.
But thank you so much for the support over the years. I can't.
We really appreciate.
I can't say more than enough to thank you guys. You guys made NintendoCade possible. During me to do videos this far, and hopefully we'll continue to making content that you guys enjoy coming back.
Right. Or leave a comment, guys. We read the comments. You leave a comment. Any videos that you guys would like to see.
Any suggestions? We will definitely consider it, because we always want the community to be involved in some form of way. So there you go, guys. All right. Thank you again. Thank you for 6,000 subscribers, crazy milestone, and we will catch you again in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye, guys.